We did it! Uh-oh, cave in. Look out! We've got to escape! Seems like it. The whole mausoleum is coming down, and oh, Dhaos is trapped. Looks like he won't be able to get out of this place alive. What's happening? All that energy that was released when Dhaos was unsealed must have been too much for this. For this ancient structure, that is. It feels like the core of the earth is quaking. Hurry up! And we got Chester back on his feet after we fought against Dhaos. Kless, Tornix, what's happening? Tristan, run! Evidently, since he's an old man, he doesn't know how to run so fast. But he's still running nonetheless, and the mausoleum is being dragged down to the earth as it's being consumed in flames. And so Dhaos was buried in the cave-in and disappeared into the center of the earth. A few days later, the summoner Clarth and the mage Archie after all the joy and sadness they shared with us, it is time to say goodbye. Evidently, it'll be sad. I can't believe this is goodbye. I know. Archie and I will go alone. Don't ever forget me. I can never forget you guys. Mint, please don't cry. I'm glad that fate found a way to bring the four of us together. Who could have thought that four people from different times and places could have possibly had the times that we've had? That's a good point, too. I know. Clarth, Archie, take care. I'm going to miss you. I'll miss you too. And the waterworks hits Archie as well. I guess this is goodbye. And thus, Tales of Phantasia has come to an end. Or has it? What the hell is going on? Look at that! Meteor! Run back and forth! Run for your lives! No. This is just all part of the story. But yeah, looks like peace is not here just yet. And something tells me that this is Dhaos' doing. But since he was buried in the earth, why would he be doing that now? It's kind of hard to say. I think it's over. What the hell was all that? Ooh, somebody time traveled over here. It worked. Tornix D. Morrison's house, the year 4302. That light! It was time travel! Correct. I'm from Alvanista 50 years from now. My name is Harrison. The future? Dhaos has been terrorizing your future. I was sent back in time to find the only people in history to defeat Dhaos. Are you saying Dhaos created that cave-in on purpose? Dhaos feared us returning to the past to get you. That's why those meteors crashed in this area. He hoped to kill you. I thought Dhaos was killed by the cave-in. We've got to do something. We can't just stand by while Dhaos terrorizes the future. Agreed. Hey, Chester, why don't you come with us? Wouldn't miss it for the world, buddy. Looks like we'll get the chance to fight side by side after all. This guy, he looks kind of, well, scrawny. Scrawny? I'm sure I could take down you. Come on, guys, don't fight. I can't help you anymore. I have to stay here, but come back safe to me, okay? We will, Tornix, I promise. Yep, looks like Kless and his friends have surpassed Tornix D. Morrison. Well, we'll get Chester to surpass him too, since he's gonna need some time to try to build up or rebuild up his strength. And there's Oz again. So, enter the time. Send us 50 years in the future, South Euclid. So, we are going to go to the area south of Euclid. But by golly, I wonder what that could be. Well, only time will tell. Get it? Time? Come on. That electricity's got to have 1.21 gigawatts to work. Hopefully it does. So that way the flux capacitor on the machine can send us back into time properly. Boy, I can't stop with the Back to the Future references. I just love that movie. And we're going back to either the year 4352 or it's 4354. I'm pretty sure it's 4352. But I could be mistaken. It's whatever the game chooses it to be. And there's the beautiful Mode 7 scene again. Ugh, gosh, this gives me goosebumps every time I see it, or gives me chills down my spine because it just looks so pretty. Oh man. And you know, another thing I want to bring up too after we get done with this part, I'll be sure to bring it up shortly. And time travel occurred successfully once more. This is the future of Totus? Incredible! It's not Totus anymore, it's called Miguel now. Miguel? My father's name? So, looks like this is what Totus looks like in the future, but it's now known as Kless's father's name. Interesting. So, we're going to explore this town a little bit, and we're going to need to make our way towards Venezia, so that way we can travel by sea to get over to Alvanista. And now it's explained to us that now since there's 5 party members, only 4 can enter battle. So we can change the formation of our characters, like what I'm doing right now. Well, no, that's not how I do it. I want to go to change, and we can swap somebody for Chester, and we're gonna have Chester fight for a while, because even though he's been away from us for quite some time, it's time for him to get some, it's time for him to shine in the sun a little bit more, because he's been with us for, ever since the first few episodes, and he hasn't got that much time to shine in the sun a lot. So, yeah, we're gonna have him in our party for quite a bit. So, I think it'd probably be a good time to give Clarth some rest, so that way we can get Chester to be as strong as us. But I will warn you right now that even though I think I said this before, but Chester cannot even gain any skills or arts in this game, as he's mostly a brawn type of fighter. So yeah, that's kind of a shame too. But hey, we can always have somebody as a backup, right? Well, I wouldn't consider him as a backup, but I would consider him still a very good fighter. Well, especially in the remakes, but for this game, yeah, he's still just a brawn fighter. Okay, now the thing I wanted to bring up is that, I think, also at the, Tales of Festival, or not the Tales of Festival, but the Japan Expo that was in Paris, France, this is also in relation to the video I posted about the Vesperia PS3 and Operation 13 fan campaigns, but at the Japan Expo, when they showed off the new Tales of Xillia trailer, I think one of the guys at Namco Bandai said that they are looking to try to bring some of their old properties and give them an HD, an HD makeover. And something tells me that they want to bring some of their older catalog into the HD side of things, because, since some of games these days, back with some of the older properties get an HD remake, kind of like the X-Men arcade game got on the PS3 and the Xbox Live, or the PSN and the Xbox Live arcade. So they're talking about wanting to do the same thing for some of their games, and I would really like to see, this version of the game make it on the on the Virtual Console for the Wii U, since that's going to be an HD system. And Nintendo has talked about bringing in some of their HD some of their old games and giving them an HD makeover as well. So, yeah, I think this game would definitely fit for that service very well. Or at least, make like a PS3 collection, and be sure to give us Tales of Destiny 2, since that was the only Tales game before. That was one of the only 2 Tales games. Well, currently, this is the only Tales game that before Tales of Symphonia that did not make it over here. And we all know that Tales of Destiny 2 got a director's cut on the PS2. Even considering it to be a remake, why not do a do a PS2 collection on the PS3? Something like that. That would actually do really well. Now, if we talk to this woman, she gives us a large food sack, and we can, eat a lot of food and store enough points in there for us to, refill our health. So we are no longer restricted to 200. I think we are upgraded to like 99,999 points in terms of food. And it's the Bush Baby at the end of Totus. Nice. And as you can see, we can buy rune bottles now, which is a good thing. But I don't know if we're gonna buy them right now because right now they're ridiculously overpriced. So we'll just leave them as they are at this moment. Okay, now if we go over here, well, there's Chester's old house. And there's a huge tournament in Euclid, that little girl said. So, yeah, that is something we're going to be exploring before the end of the game. So, yeah. Okay. Now let's go over to where the school of Alvain sword mastery was. Yes. Yeah, Miguel Alvain Academy. So, we will get another a swordsman skill for Kless here, and I'll show you what it is. We just talked to the instructor here, and even though Kless says no thank you, this person's gonna sell us the swordsman skill book called Flare Talon. Nice. I think it's a combination between Phoenix and Magma Rift, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but who knows. Okay, since we're done in the town of Miguel, I think it's now that time we need to go ahead and head outside of this place and head forward and go north towards Venezia. I want to go fishing. Don't we all? So, well, let's take a look at the chapel. It's St. Linios's chapel. Kind of like, at the beginning of the game when we visited the chapel in the first place. Okay, now we're officially done, so let's go ahead and head outside. And since we're in the future, we have new world music. And for those of you who have listened to, the ending section of the game, where you see Archie's character art, in the playlist or whatever, the music to the future was playing, and that song is called The Final Act, meaning we're in the last place in the game. This is the last place we're going to be in the game, or the last part of time we're going to be in the game. So, yeah. And Chester got up 3 levels that time. So, yes, be sure you use him as much as you can because, you know, you want him to be strong and all. You know, just as a backup fighter, like I said, for this game. But for the other remakes, he's actually more usable, or he's actually more useful. And if we do go this way, we actually do get to see some of the, there's actually some treasures that are at the peak of the, you know, the mountainside or whatever. But I don't think the stuff there is really that important, so, yeah. So, okay, let's just go ahead and just head out of here. Now, we would go to Venezia, I mean, not Venezia, but we would go to Euclid, but we're just gonna pass by it for now. And there's the Long Valley, and there is an item that we can get in the Long Valley that's very important to get one of the summon spirits in the future, but I don't think we're going to waste our time here, as we'll come back to that much later. So, let's... Hey! We just wanted to say hello and just, you know, see if we can get access to the Long Valley. You don't need to be such a shrew about it. Well, I guess that's what some people are in case if they're all introverted or whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and head north again. Okay, and there is Venezia right over there. Nothing new has been added to Venezia, so, yeah. And, I would go ahead and show, you know, Elwyn and Nancy's descendants here, but it's not really that important because they just pretty much look the same, so, at least they're still here. But, yeah, let's go ahead and stay at this inn here, and then we will go ahead and make our way over to the harbor, where we need to meet up with Harrison. Okay, let's go ahead and head over to the harbor right now. Okay, here we are at the harbor. Talk to Harrison here. Oh, you're here. There's a slight complication. The ship can't leave the port. And Dhaos' army always keeps attacking Navy ships, so, yes. I'm gonna have to travel by air. Like fly to Alvanista? I'll explain once as we get to Euclid. This is the research center. I'm an emissary from Alvanista. I need to speak with Dr. Livingston. I'm sorry, but you can't get in here without proper ID. Look here, I am an emissary of Alvanista's king. So, thank goodness he was an emissary to help us get access. This is Dr. Stanley Livingston, the chief engineer of our top secret projects. So, what are these contraptions? Ah, let me explain. These machines I designed, I call them airbirds. They fly above the earth. If you can bring me the last thing I need to complete them, I will give you the prototypes for you, free of charge. Harrison tells me you need them to get to Alvanista. So, there's only one way we can try to harness their power. And the magical spirit of electricity, Volt, can magnetize the power of the airbirds to make them fly. I have the capability to contract with Volt. Can Volt do the same for my broom? I suppose it's possible. Airbirds operate on a magnetic level based on the prototypes. So, yes, we're going to have to go find Volt. And, the ring that we need in order to get access to Volt, you know, to access the pact with Volt is the Sardonyx ring. Yep, we got ourselves the Sardonyx ring from Stanley Livingston. So, looks like we're going to have to head south of Miguel and try to confront with Volt there. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up things right here, guys, and we'll close things off until the next episode. So next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Tales of Phantasia on the Super Famicom, we are going to go to the southern mountains just south of Miguel to try and find the Summon Spirit of Lightning, which is Volt, and see if we can get the Airbirds to run at full capacity. Anyway, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, be sure you rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. And if you're a big fan of JRPGs and you want the 3 Wii RPGs, The Last Story, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Pandora's Tower localized in North America, and if you want the 2 Tales games, Tales of Vesperia and Tales of Xillia localized here in the West, as well as, you know, for both North America and for Europe, be sure you follow Operation Rainfall of Vesperia PS3 and Operation 13's fan campaign sites and their Facebook and Twitter accounts to learn how you can become a part of the fan campaigns to try to get those games localized over here and for Europe if you were to count the Tales games. Anyway, take care of yourselves, gamers, and I'll see you on the next episode. See you guys then.